Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me, The Real Lovely C. It is so nice to be here with you today. As you know, we are reviewing Sisters, and we're doing episode 3 this week. What I like for you to do is put them purple hearts in the chat. Show me some love. I need to bring my guests in. Let me copy this link for her to come in. Okay, give me 1 second. Hope everybody weekend has been doing well. Okay. All right, Ebony, the link is up for you. Yes, so we're talking about sisters, and with this is season 4, episode 3. So I hope you all have had a chance to catch up on this magnificent show. Yes, I hope y'all have had a chance to see this show. So I want to pull a chat up. Okay, so we got the chat going, making sure that I'm waiting on Ebony to join us. Yes, so if y'all have already caught up, so we are really one behind. So they're actually on episode 4. So we're one behind, and I'm going to bring Ebony up. Hey, Ebony.
Hey,
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to turn your volume up a little bit. Hold on. All right. So, okay. So we're talking about Sister Season 4, episode 3. So, how did you like this episode, Ebony? Because you know we one episode behind. We're on time, but I'm trying to give our viewers chance enough to see the give our viewers chance enough to see the show. So they're actually on episode 4, just played on Wednesday. So next week we'll be doing episode 4. So let's get started. So Preston is in the beauty shop to pick up his date Tanya up, and he turns around, and who do he see?
Oh,
He see
Danny.
Danny. He see Danny. Yes. Preston wanted to know what she was doing at Karen Beauty Shop. He was so surprised to see her. Danny is funny as I don't know what. She tell Preston, well, you look good. You got your hunky tonk boots on. You're giving out your dungarees, your good dungarees, and your hold down jacket. Danny said, start speaking her hold down Danny. Walked over and said, who is this? You know, the bra was like, who is this? What do you think about that scene right there? When he
Well,
turned around and seen Danny standing behind him.
he was in complete shock. Clearly, he was like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" And Danny was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just show up." And she was looking at the girl, like, "Yeah, and who are you?" Like, this is still kind of mine. Whatever you doing right now, yeah, whatever.
Right. So Preston said, this is Tanya. You know, he did introduce him. She said, now Tanya, what's going on? He said, me and Tanya, we're on a date. She's standing there looking at Danny, talking to Preston like she was, you know, quite shocked. Like, who is this broad? You can feel the tension in the room. Karen turned around, and Karen know everything that's going on. She knew Danny was coming. She got her butt turned around at her station in front of the mirror, playing with stuff. Like, she don't know who Preston is. Why they letting each other know. Now, Tanya is her client, and Tanya don't know that she called Danny. You know what I'm saying? So that comes out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Karen, what are you doing here? So it hits a bell to him. It hits a bell. That bell go off. This is the Karen, your best friend, Karen. Oh, now everything's starting to make sense. Okay, so Danny, she was okay. Danny replied, she's fine. Francine, she wanted to talk to him, and he was acting so strange. So Danny asked Karen, do you think I'm acting strange? And bells, like I said, and bells go off and press the head. Danny say he knows that that's Danny's BF, Karen, was going to be the one he called. So in this episode, Danny said, now that we got these pantries out of the way, then Pam, the assistant, Karen assistant, nosy as hell, but she funny as I don't know what. She would make you bust out laughing. They picked the right person to be nosy, So Karen had to shut Pam up. Preston said, okay, we are going to go. Danny asked, where you going? Where you going? Preston said, we're going on a date. So Tanya asked, like, am I missing something? Danny tells her she needed to talk to him for a minute. She said, okay, just for a minute. Being smart. So what you think about
that? Well, basically, Karen trying to pull a Danny move, and Karen, so Karen was trying to be messy, basically, and so ultimately, Danny still likes Preston. The feelings are still there, so she just want to talk to him, like, what's really going on with this situation? Like, who is this chick? Whatever. Like, I mean, I need to know where I'm at, because I still like you. I just need to figure some stuff out. And Pam, yes, Pam, knows Pam. She is one hot mess, but she has this storyline going for sure.
They picked a perfect person. I think all of the characters in this this whole season, I think he did a very good job, and they are nailing their parts. They are nailing their part, because it's stuff that we go through in everyday life, and everybody got to pay them on their job. Everybody got to pay them on their job.
Ain't that
and everybody got girlfriends. So I just finished speaking to my girlfriend, and I was reminiscing over us four. So anyway, let's get back to the show. So let me see, where was I? All right, so Preston tells Danny all about that she was being rude. She couldn't agree more. Danny replied, so they go to Karen's office to talk. Okay, Tanya goes to pay Pam for the service. Pam checked the money, looking up at the money, trying to be funny, making sure that the money is real. Pam is funny as I don't know what. So anyway, Danny and Preston start this conversation, and Danny said, this is what we are doing. You going on a date, Preston? And Preston replied, yes, I am. She was surprised because he was just at her house the other day. And she's in her feelings right now. She's in her feelings. You
She had
know,
every.
yeah, yeah. You know, she don't want to talk about the cows. And he's a cowboy, so and he country. But let me get back into it. So Preston said he is confused. Preston said, "We are not together. You told me how you felt last time. So Danny, I thought we was trying. Danny said, I thought we was trying to fix it. Preston said, this is crazy. She said, I'm not crazy. He said, I'm not calling you crazy. He said, the situation is crazy. I'm talking about the situation. You want me to go around, then you don't want me. You want me to come around, then you don't want me to come around. You don't like my conversation. Danny said, you don't know what women want to talk about. Women don't want to talk about cows all day. Preston said Tanya does, and she knows more about the cows than he does. Tanya is a veterinarian. I said, well, I be damned. Danny said that explains her moo shoes. He said that explains her moo shoes. If you're in the chat, come on and speak. Let me know you're in the chat. Let me know who you are. Put a purple heart in there. Just let me know that you're thinking about me. Just say hi. And just get into the story. We're talking about Sistas, episode 3. All right, so Preston don't know if he likes her, and I'm going to find out. That's what he said. I don't know if I like her, but I'm going to find out. Meaning I am going on this date and I'm going to try to take this father. I'm going to see if I like her or not. Okay. But while he finds out, while I'm finding out, you need to know what part of me that you really want of me. So, he walks out. Karen come in to apologize. Karen thinks Zach set them up, but they met at the gas station. Okay, so Danny calls the stripper to come by the house. He tells her whoever she's mad with, don't take it out on him. Danny said, I just want you to know if you coming by or not. In other words, it was just a booty call. That's all it is. It don't mean nothing. And I was praying to God after they did what they did, they pressed the one at their door again. After
You
this day,
too?
you know what I'm saying? So, like, even the dude, like, do I need to go out the window this time? Because last time I went to the door, your cowboy was here. And he had to act like he was gay. Okay? So he tells her he will be here. If he coming, he gonna text her. So Zach go over for Tina. She cooked dinner for him. She couldn't believe what she did to Hayden. Fatima couldn't believe Zach was ready to take the rap for her. Fatima has taken her guards down. So you know what happened next? The foreplay.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think about that?
Well, I think clearly I love the Fatima. So Fatima letting her guard down is just a more expression of when we get comfortable with a man and we're ready to like give them more of our all. She just felt like with Zach risking his life basically for her, she felt a different type of love for him. I just think it was great, and I mean they have fun, like truly. They're a mess, but a cute mess.
Right. So Danny gets over Sabrina's house and she let her know she got a date with Calvin. Danny tells her about Tanya and the moo boots and her moo boots. Danny's sloppy. She's sloppy. She's jealous right now. She said, Misery loves company, and Zach loves Fatima. And it's the truth. Zach does love Fatima. He loved him some Fatima. And
That he
Karen can't take that right now. But I do think Karen has accepted it, but I don't think she can take it. So Karen gets over Andy's house and they talk about this car that Gary bought her. Andy offered Karen a drink. She turns the drink down, and this ain't the first time she turned this drink down. Okay,
right.
she put it on that she got to drive, but we know she's pregnant, and she haven't told the girls yet. She wants to know exactly if Fatima was happy, and Fatima told the truth. I think so. I think that they are. They talk briefly about the preacher man. That's his name is Aaron, and how they are taking a break. And she does miss him a lot, and told her she should reach. Andy told her that she should reach out to her, to him. But they both need to let go of their exes. So they decided to get in this damn car to take a ride, even though Gary may have a tracker on it, because Gary is too possessive. And it didn't surprise me. I thought it was a joke that he may have a tracker on it, but to find out what he did, yes, the gesture was cute, but it was effed up at the same time. What you think about that before we go into what happened once they got into the car?
Yeah, that tracker. Gary, he a mess. He he is, yeah, he's very possessive, and he wants Andy, and he gonna do whatever he gotta do, but he wants to be in control of that whole situation with her. So if he feel like he can buy her a car, then he gonna buy her a car. If he can buy her Birkin bags and all this other stuff, then he gonna buy her all of that stuff. He just basically wants whatever control he can have.
Right, exactly. So what was it? Sabrina gets over Maurice's house, and Calvin's and Maurice and Calvin's house. Maurice goes off on her, wanting to know, was she responsible for this date that was there. She wanted to know, was she responsible for it, because it was another top. It wasn't the bottom. I can't see you. It wasn't it wasn't a it was two, it was like two girls, you know, and this is in the gay community, and they had nothing in common because they're two tops. Okay, so Maurice tells his date they need to start being a man to find a man. They know what they want, and that's what they need to do to find a man. Karen and Andy get pulled over by the police. Gary had a tracker on that damn car. They make both of them get out of the car, and then the police get out. More police get out the car. So it's like a total of 4 or 5 police. Then they start singing this song, I'm sorry for what I did, and I want you back. I'm sorry
Oh my
for what
God.
I did, and I want you back. That that wasn't the police, okay? They personated the police. Garris is so full of ish. He full of ish. And I was mad as I don't know what. Because one, he had that tracker on the car. Excuse me. He had that tracker on the car, and it was wrong as I don't know what for him to track her. Then to put her in a scare, pull her over, knowing she wasn't doing nothing wrong, with a bunch of police. And she like, I'm not speeding. Why are they pulling me over? Karen got her piece in her pocketbook. You know what I'm saying? Could have went to jail for that, but she got a license to carry it. But she put it in her purse and put it under the seat. You know what I'm saying? So My point was, if he go this far and
What
put a
else you
trap
gonna do?
in your car, it ain't no telling what he was doing. Now, if he hadn't pulled this scene and she would keep and she kept this car, he would have been tracking her the whole time everywhere she would have went. She needs to sell the car, get rid of the car. Yes, the gesture may have been cute. She thought it was romantic, but it was full of ish. You know what I'm saying? One, you scared the hell out of me. Two, yes, okay, the gesture was cute that you went out the way. These people dressed up as police. They just stole the police car, and it ain't funny. I don't care what kind of friends you got. All right, so I wasn't feeling it. So Fatima, we almost done. Y'all know I keep it at 30 minutes on this show. So she wasn't feeling it. Fatima said, I was supposed to be with you playing ball, and you want to play ball at 10 o'clock at night. They finished doing their due. You know what I'm saying? Now Zach say, whew, girl, you put a number on me. He ready to go another round, but she tired. So she said she was ready to go to bed and go to sleep. So Zach say, I want to go play. I'm going to play basketball. And yes, it was 10 o'clock at night. So Fatima got her guards back up. She can't look him in his eye because she think he's going to do something. She said, who in the world go play basketball at 10 o'clock at night? Although it's a group of guys that get together that play ball when they can because they're all professionals and they work in the daytime and they don't get a chance to get it in. So he tells Fatima, you got to trust me. Fatima doesn't like looking Zach in the eyes because she falls deeper in love with him. That's what she tells him. She tells him, you are mine, and I bought you and I paid for you. You are bought and paid for. That's what she tells him. She said, boy, go ahead on and play basketball. Because he told her, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not going to hurt you. Don't keep doing this every time something comes up, or I tell you I got to go do this, or I got to go do that. And yes, she's been hurt. Any woman that's been hurt, and depending on what they went through, little things will set them off and make them start thinking. That's why I say this show is so good, because it's everything that we go through in life, and he got this show right. He got this show right. And I can't give it to him enough. He got this show right. So we about to come to a close. Sabrina and Calvin, they went on their little date. They went out to the restaurant, and it's a nice restaurant at that. And an old customer named Bayo walks over and gives her his number. Sabrina lets him know that she was on a date, and his name was Calvin. Hi, this is Calvin. Calvin approached the man for disrespect to him, and Sabrina lets him know that everything is getting out of hand. Calvin tells Bayo that Sabrina was his girlfriend, and that a fight breaks out and it goes off. So stay tuned, y'all, for episode 4 on next week. And Calvin got to get over his jealousy. He got to get over his jealousy. We got one that's too possessive. We got one that's freaky as hell. We got one that's made a 90-degree turnaround. Then we got one that's jealous as I don't know what, want a second chance, but still, when he gets that second chance, he got to realize that Sabrina meets other people. There are people that might see him and approach him, and they're on a date. You understand what I'm saying? Was the man wrong and disrespectful? Yes, he was wrong, because instead of him just introducing himself, he he did
He act like
disrespect
Calvin
Calvin.
wasn't there.
Right. He did disrespect Calvin. And Calvin already been through a fight with one guy behind Sabrina and got his tail beat. Now, in the
He
next
felt like he had
scene,
to prove a point.
right, exactly. So in the next scene, this fight is going to continue. I need for y'all to catch up on episode 4 because that's what we're going to be on. Next Wednesday will be episode 5. Again, this is Sisters Review, and this is episode 3. We just went over. Catch up on 4. Then go ahead on and look at yeah, catch up on 4, and we'll do 4 next weekend, and next Wednesday will be episode 5. That way y'all will be one ahead and y'all can enjoy the conversation as we go along. Thank you if you're in the bushes and you did watch. We didn't have anybody in the chat tonight. That's okay. Maybe you have time to watch the replay. I will be putting out a couple videos this week. I don't know if I'm going to do a live. I may just upload the content. Just like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Also, if you're in the bushes and you happen to watch or you watch the replay, please, it helps me with my revenue because I'm starting out. I don't have that many subscribers, but I am at 63. So I would appreciate if you hit that like button for me, please. Okay. On the count of 3, Ebony, I'm going to end this live. And you've been a great host. If y'all don't know, Ebony is my daughter, and I enjoy doing this with her because, for one, it's our daughter. It's our bonding time. We bond over the show anyhow. We have a good bond anyway, but it's always fun when you can bond with your daughter to do a show with you. It took a lot of convincing for her to do this whole episode with this season with me. So thank you, Ebony. I love you. And of course, I'll talk to you in a few minutes. So I love y'all. Thank you for joining me. I am the real Lovely C. This is Ebony, and I catch y'all next week.
Bye bye. Love you too.
Bye bye, y'all. Bye bye.